My name is Seth Whittington, and the two holidays I chose to compare and contrast are the Mexican Day of the Dead versus the more Americanized Halloween. These holidays began in very different parts of the world, and both are greatly associated with the afterlife. But as Halloween started as a holiday to safeguard against the dead, the Day of the Dead is more of a celebration of life. And here at the bottom we see two images, one on the left being a classic image of a jack-o'-lantern, and the other on the right being an image of two ladies dressed up for the Day of the Dead. And as you can see, they have the iconic skull painting and flowers on their head. The origins of the Day of the Dead. It originated in Mexico around 1000 BCE. Spaniards discovered the indigenous natives practicing this ritual when they landed in Mexico 500 years ago. Originally, the holiday lasted for the entire ninth month, which according to the Aztec calendar was approximately August. Spaniards attempted to get rid of the ritual and convert the natives to Catholicism, but their attempts failed. Eventually, the dates of the Day of the Dead would be moved to October 31st through November 2nd. The Spaniards viewed death as the end of life, while the natives viewed it as the continuation of life. They embraced death even. Life seemed to be a dream, and death would awake them from it. Festivities were presided over by the Lady of the Dead, who is believed to have died at birth. Spaniards viewed the ritual as sacrilegious and saw the natives as barbaric. Since then, the ritual has merged with Catholicism, but retains the basic principles left by the Aztecs. Conquistadors observed the ritual as one that seemed to mock death, and some of the same customs carried on then are still carried today, as people would wear wooden skull masks called calacas. The wooden skulls are also placed on altars that are dedicated to the dead. Sugar skulls are made with the names of the dead person on the forehead, and are eaten by a relative or friend. The origins of Halloween, on the other hand, it originated in Ireland by the Celts, and is believed to have pagan roots, as it was celebrated at the end of the harvest season on October 31st. The Catholic Church frowned on a holiday for its pagan roots, and the Vatican even made November 1st a day called Hallowmas, which would translate to All Saints' Day, thus making October 31st All Hallows' Eve. The meaning of Halloween. Halloween manifested from the festival Samhain, which was celebrated at the end of the harvest and the beginning of the new year. So at this time between years, ghosts were said to walk the earth, and supposedly the only way to make them retreat was to set bonfires. And some of the customs we have now from Halloween were actually brought over by the Irish during the Great Potato Famine in the early 1900s. Some of these customs consisted of bobbing for apples and playing tricks while wearing masks. Kids would remove the front gates from people's homes. But during the 1930s, the tricks grew into a sort of vandalism, and children would make real trouble if candy wasn't given in turn. So Halloween became a sort of extortion event, and trick or treat came about. So that has been my presentation about the comparing and contrasting of the Day of the Dead and the Halloween, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time.